Jim Farmer, Georgia Voice. Hey guys, I'm gonna do a quick intro, then I'll ask you some questions. Thanks so much. Hey everybody, my name is Jim Farmer. I'm the festival director of Out on Film, Atlanta's LGBTQ Film Festival. I'm also a reporter for Georgia Voice in Atlanta. In the new Netflix series Uncoupled, Neil Patrick Harris stars as a gay man in New York who finds himself suddenly single in his mid-40s. Two of the stars of the series are Emerson Brooks, who plays Billy, and Tuck Watkins, who plays Colin. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm super excited about this. I am born and raised in Georgia,
Okay.
in a little town called Atlanta, in a little neighborhood, I guess writ large, Midtown, Virginia Highlands. That's where I popped out from.
I had no idea. Wow, small world. I love this series. Can you talk a little bit about, how did both of you relate personally to your characters?
Well, I played the guy that breaks up with Neil Patrick Harris after 17 years of a partnership, not a marriage, a partnership. So I have ended a relationship at midlife. Guess what? It stinks. But sometimes it's part of life, and there's not necessarily a good guy. There's not necessarily a bad guy. That's usually what the bad guy says.
Yeah. Not the bad guy.
It's sometimes you just get reminded that you're alive. You're alive, and you got to go through it rather than around it, because if you just go around it, it comes back to bite you in the rear.
And I play the guy who, after he breaks up with Michael, played by Neil Patrick Harris, that tries to keep Michael from driving off a cliff, keep him happy, the supportive friend, the support system of laughs and cocktails and lunches and, a shoulder to cry on. And I don't know, I like to think I've played that role in life a few times, hopefully better and more responsibly than maybe Billy does in the series. But I think it's a very relatable story. I think whoever watches, whatever adult watches, can maybe see themselves as each character along the way. Okay. And I think that's pretty fun.
Okay. This is such an extraordinary ensemble. Can both of you just sort of talk about, Neil and Marcia Gay Harden and Tisha? Can you just talk a little bit about your fellow co-stars?
Oh, I could go all day about those.
Well, then I'll go briefly. Here's what I have to say about Neil. Neil is like a surgeon when it comes to his acting style. He shows up and he knows exactly what needs to be done and how to do it. He knows where the joke is. He doesn't push anything. He doesn't do anything. He does it just right. And he's kind of a magician. He's a magician by trade in real life. He's even just got a magic trick tattooed to his shoulder. And one of the things that I saw him do as a magic trick when we were working together was he had to do some heavy lifting emotionally. And when he was in profile on camera, he could cry out of an eye that was on camera and reserve the tears in this eye for later coverage. Now that is a magical technical actor. I was very impressed.
And I'll just speak to Tisha and Marcia. Aside from being absolutely gorgeous, the both of them, just working with them, so amazingly, deeply talented that sometimes you actually forget you're in the scene with them. You just start watching them as an audience member, as a spectator, and then till someone starts screaming at you to say your line. They are an absolute pleasure to work with. The duo of them in scenes could be their own show. Let's be honest. That needs to be a spinoff.
Exactly. Emerson and Chuck, thank you so much. I love the series.
Thank you. Say hello to Atlanta for me.
Will do. Thanks so much.